bugs. Okay, we're back in a regular session. No decision was made in executive session. Did you have anything else, Leslie?
No, not today unless you guys have some questions.
Can't really think of any. Okay, Scott?
Okay, we've got Reed sent me Willie Martinez resignation for EMS office work.
What did you know? You look tired.
I'm tired.
How's Dan doing?
Yeah, he got a bad pathology report.
I'm sorry.
He got a very bad pathology report. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
we have to go back sooner.
Yes, what was Willie doing over there? Was he cleaning the ambulances or?
No, I think he was doing a little bit of paperwork or something.
I was working the ambulance every Monday morning.
Is that what he was doing? Maybe that's what he was doing.
I hadn't turned the siren on, scaring my dogs.
He probably did that on purpose.
I think you gotta do that to test.
Yeah, I'd do it. Okay.
And then the hospital wanted to bring up that there'll be 4 members going off the board in December. And they would like, they wanted to give us a heads up so maybe we can start advertising since there's so many.
You want to start this soon? Because their positions aren't really up till January 1, right?
Right, but given the number, probably the sooner the better to get word out that we need applicants.
So there's 4 eligible to go off, and you think there's 2 that are committed to leave? So we don't know about the other 2 for sure.
The other 2, I mean, they can be replaced.
So should we open it up for 4 positions? And
You have to.
And then start over again? And if those that are on the board want to reapply and go through the process?
Run it for 2 weeks now and then let it go for a while. I'll write your story. And then when you get closer to the end, you can look into it.
That sounds like a good idea to me. Let's do that.
Okay.
Do we need a motion to accept Willie's resignation?
Yeah. Probably. Sorry.
No, I didn't. I so moved.
Okay. It's been moved and seconded to accept the resignation of Willie Martinez. All those in favor? Aye.
If we didn't. I mean, he's quitting anyway, so,
Yeah.
you know, isn't that just kind of a formality?
Yes. But it's the proper one.
And this is PBC disbursement request number 11.
Oh, boy.
I think it's going to be close to the last one.
Done. Well, this one's for $578,638.74.
We're gonna stay till we get it.
might still be like, I literally just said it was a picture or something. Alright. Alright.
What's the 10% added to these bills? Do we know?
I don't. I think I know, but I'm gonna check it out. I don't know, but I'm wondering if it's not cost plus 10%. Their cost. Eddie would be the one.
Well, we might inquire that.
Do you want to table that until we can get some answers?
Well, I think we were,
Because those are coming from the same place.
right.
I wonder if they're not giving it to them for their cost
Plus 10%. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay, do I hear a motion to go ahead and approve the disbursement request for the amount of $578,638.74?
I so would.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
And I've got some other things that I didn't get on there. Siding, we put up for bids for siding to replace the siding on the church at the museum. I only received one bid back, a quote.
Do you expect any more, or is this
And it's past
past the deadline date?
the deadline. And I think they'd even talked to somebody and they did not get a quote from them.
They weren't interested then?
So, no.
Does the insurance cover that?
Yeah.
Say,
And apparently, the way it's set up, we'll pay the bill and it'd be reimbursed through K-CAM.
Pretty much, yep.
That's the only one we received, you said.
Okay, do I hear a motion to go ahead and accept this quote and bid from TJ's Improvements of St. Francis It was the only bid taken in and it's past the deadline, so
I so moved.
Second.
all those in favor? Aye.
And the last thing is I'm needing a new laptop. It took this thing 30 minutes this morning to get boot up, and I got 2 quotes. I talked to different people, and I'd like to go with the Microsoft Surface Pro.
It's the same machine, correct?
That's a year you can get a used one that works just like what he's got. Half price.
Yeah.
I know a lot about this stuff.
I have one, and I use it every day. That's my computer. I don't even have a desktop.
So you think the 3 commissioners each need one too?
Hey, you know what, Roger?
What?
Roger.
Terry's going,
No, I look at it this way. Can I teach you emails? And
Yeah, if anybody
Well,
needs
then
one, it's,
that's okay. I've seen it.
okay, it's got 2 bids here. One is approximately $100 cheaper. And by Ed's suggestion, we're gonna buy used.
For the commissioner.
Yeah. It would be used even less.
Roger might get addicted.
Okay, any discussion? We have 2 bids, one for $1,789 and the other one for $1,894.
And the same computer.
Same thing.
Same thing.
So
You'd like to go with a cheaper bid?
I think so. It's the same computer.
If you make that motion, we'll go that way.
I had so moved.
Second.
All right, all those in favor of accepting the bid for a new computer for Scott from Amazon for $1,789. All those in favor? Aye.
Thank you. I've got some other stuff, but since they're here, I don't
Okay.
want to keep them waiting.
Good. All right, Janelle, you guys, what do you got going on, Janelle?
oh, Terry. I don't remember what the year we signed with United Healthcare. I don't know if it was 2015 or 2016. But I remember telling them, my husband has Medicare. Will this be his supplemental? Yes. Okay. Fast forward, Dan starts having some issues and everything's going to Medicare. Well, I'm noticing nothing is being paid by United Healthcare. Now, I know we have a deductible. I should have started by saying, trust me, I'm thankful for health insurance. Truly. I appreciate that fact. So, they're not paying anything, and I'm not understanding why. I call United Healthcare, and I never know who I'm going to talk to. I try to get the same person, and you can't. So I talked to Annie Reese with Freedom Claims. She says, send me every EOB you have. So I send her, a stack. She starts working with it. And fast forward another 27 to 2017 now. Dan he has a problem. We get him to Denver, and Dan is diagnosed with cancer.
It's okay.
Sorry. Week later, the hospital here calls me. You need to come over here. We've been billing this wrong the whole time. His primary should have been United Healthcare, and his secondary is Medicare, and then Freedom Claims. Okay. So I go over there and I spend almost 2 hours with Connie Holsworth. We're on the phone with Medicare, then we're on the phone with United Healthcare, because apparently there's something with Medicare that because because the county has 20 to 99 employees, Dan's primary should have been United Healthcare. Okay, so they both agree at that point, yes, United Healthcare is primary.
The hospital and United Health.
Well, United Healthcare and Medicare.
Medicare,
Both
okay.
agree. Connie says, no problem, we can rebuild everything. And again, I'm saying, okay, so once my deductible's met, I have United Healthcare, Medicare, Freedom Claims, we should be okay. Fast forward, Dan is flown out because of a heart problem. I'm getting a phone call every day now from either Swedish Hospital or Urology or Eagle Med. Nobody wants to be primary now. I don't know where to go from this point. I'm looking at over $40,000 for a flight.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's something you can help me with.
I called Julie Yarmer Wednesday.
And I've got Annie working on this now again.
I've talked to her as of 4:30 Wednesday, which I think they've got the list of providers
I've given
from
them
you.
everything.
As of 4:30 Wednesday, the providers, which I assume is the hospital and Eagle Med,
A lot of
has not even
hospitals.
sent them a bill. So that's where they're at.
They're trying to get, and Annie told me, she says, we're trying to get it figured out to where who's going to claim primary. That's the
Right.
issue.
But Julie said they have not even received anything from any of the providers.
So, but I'll tell you that's not true, because even if this is like a year's worth of shit. We have enough stress with Dad that we shouldn't be dealing with this bullshit.
Well, and we all agree because we've all been there.
I know.
We've all been down this road. And it's a terrible fight, but I don't know how to fight it. We had to hire legal assistance. And I do have a name of a very good guy that helped Glenda and I out of a very similar jam. And I'll be glad to share it with you, but it almost sounds to me like you need to find some legal advice.
And she did say that Freedom Claims and United is trying to figure out who is primary and who's secondary, and then you're throwing in Medicare and
I know.
Well, it's just the old insurance shuffle. I mean, we get it every time.
Well, and I feel like every time one of them calls, I'm repeating myself. Dan had a call even from United Healthcare, and they said, well, we don't have a card for you, and you need an ID number. He's under my policy.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, what did you say to them? Because I was at work, and You know, he's getting these phone calls. He doesn't need these phone calls, quite honestly. He does not need this stress. And he said, I just told her I'll have my wife call you.
Are these collection agencies or are these
No,
the
not yet.
institutions
And
themselves?
you know, that's another thing. Dan and I have excellent credit. We
Yeah.
worked
Yeah.
so hard to get that. And
And there again, that's the reason, one of the reasons I said it might be about time for some legal advice, just to protect that.
right.
So who's the point of contact that the county has for United Healthcare? Like, is there a person that oversees the United Healthcare stuff when you guys call or when you set it up?
Scott's familiar with that.
I don't think there is one.
I don't think there is one.
Well, we're
Whenever I have trouble, I talk to Julie.
Yeah.
Is that who you spoke to?
And that's
And
what
that's
Freedom
who I
Supply is.
talked to and emailed, and then it goes to Annie. And Annie's trying. I mean, she
Yeah, I know
really
they're-
is
they're-
trying. I
that's
guess
what
I just
Julie
wanted
said,
to.
is
I needed somebody to know what's going on with United Healthcare.
Well,
We're struggling,
we have to, on personal level, we have
and I
to.
hated to bring it here. You have no idea.
Well, it's frustrating to every one of us. Ed and I was just talking this morning. He's got struggles too.
So when is the contract up for the city to reevaluate whether or not it's the county? I apologize.
Yeah, November. The problem is we haven't been able to get anybody to bid on it, other than
Well,
these people.
They are. Alicia is getting bids from Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Right, okay, so hopefully
We're
this
not
year.
just getting one.
We sympathize with you, and I really do,
And
because it's frustrating us.
I talked to Alicia Struthers. Her son was here. He said she's very good with supplemental insurance and stuff. So let me get her call.
Okay.
Or even this kid, he's a partner in that business too. I can't remember his name right now.
Yeah, he's Struther. Brian, I think.
Just got to get it out there to as many people as you can. We will help you as much as we can. But there again, it's an uphill fight.
Yeah.
So you can get mom the information you spoke about. Scott will make a call and he can let mom know the information he found.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to Glenda. She's the one that
Yeah, that's
actually.
fine.
And I'll get a hold of Alicia and see if there's something she can do.
This guy was out of Wichita, and he was a negotiation, or between the two of us, he was kind of a negotiator and mediator. Thank you.
Yeah, that's
And he did an excellent job. I mean, he really did.
You shouldn't be getting anything from Eagle Med though, should you?
No.
Oh, and
But
okay.
it's because insurance won't pay.
You're right. And when they called me, they called again yesterday. But when they called me the second time, she said, "Well, are you sure your county's under contract?" And I went, "That's one of my benefits." And she said, "Well, we don't have them." And I said, "I promise you." And then I come up and talked to Shris and said, "Help me," because they're telling me, "We've never heard of you." And it's like, why am I don't know, I feel like I'm doing all this work, but I'm still digging. I mean, I'm going deeper in this hole and I'm telling you, when you get off the phone
I know.
with, it doesn't matter if it's United Healthcare, Blue Cross, Medicare, I feel like I am the one that didn't know what I was talking about, and yet I know what I'm talking about.
Well, everybody's so impersonal anymore, they don't
Yeah,
really care.
yeah.
And a lot of times it's something as simple as a coding error. Whoever codes it
True.
either
Yeah.
correctly or incorrectly, and
What frustrates me is being on the phone at the hospital that long that day with Medicare and United Healthcare, and United Healthcare saying, yes, we will be the primary. We understand what the problem was. Medicare says, yay. And now United Healthcare saying, we're not your primary. And that's exactly what they told Eagle Med yesterday. A lady from AirMed, I guess it is called. They're not primary. She called Medicare. No, we're not primary. So I feel like I have all these insurances, that are doing
nothing.
nothing.
So out of curiosity, if any of you qualify for Medicare, which is your primary?
I'm not quite there yet.
You're not on Medicare yet, are you?
No,
No,
not yet.
sorry.
I am, and I don't have a supplement.
You don't, you just have Medicare?
I just have Medicare.
Okay.
They don't provide me with a supplement.
Well, you should be.
That's
But
what I
I
thought.
haven't been getting it.
See, everybody has.
Yeah.
I've had quite a little medical this last year.
And I don't,
But I'll get with Alicia and see it.
somebody from United Healthcare is going to be here in October.
Yes.
You're
Is that
supposed to
right?
have a supplement?
Yes.
What date is that, do you know?
But again, I don't know if she can help us. She doesn't. She just sells the insurance,
Right.
right?
That's Alicia. That's who I'm going to contact.
So you
and
think
see.
she'll,
I'm going to see what
Okay.
she can.
okay. And I remember that day, both the blonde-haired lady and Julie were there. And I specifically said, my husband has Medicare. I mean, I know what I said, and I know what, I wasn't looking up, I was filling out paperwork, and it was right up here at the table. And I know they were talking to me because I was the only one sitting there, number one, but yes, put Medicare primary. Okay. But there's this clause in there apparently that says the number of employees depends on what is primary.
And see, you don't know those things.
No.
Like, we wouldn't know that when
In fact, Connie Holsworth at the hospital is the one who caught it. She didn't catch it, her biller, because I kept saying to her, why is this not being paid?
Right.
I mean, I've paid a lot of money, and you know, and I know it's not your problem. It's
Oh, yes, it is. It's,
Well, I don't mean to make it a problem for you.
no, it's not.
I need
Because
somebody
it
to
affects
understand.
it affects every one of us.
Problem is too many laptops.
The Eaglin?
Yeah.
We don't know. She called me yesterday and said that we're back in the same old thing. Now, they know
Well,
that.
I mean, our insurance. the
They
county
know
has
I'm
to
under
do it.
Cheyenne County Insurance, yes, or membership.
Okay, they got that straightened out. We do
That part they know, yes, I'm there. And Dan's there, I mean, Cam.
Well, thanks for listening, and if you could get us that information from
I will.
Linda whenever you get it.
I will, and I'll explain the whole story,
Okay.
what happened to us.
And I need to be there for that, because your dad's memories are shattered at this point.
And I'm familiar with that, too.
And then.
Dan's might be.
Yeah.
My
Well-
boss is sitting behind me.
Oh, this is true, sorry.
I sit here and almost feel powerless because we don't have much control over it other than the
Yeah.
initial purchase and
Going
funding
through,
of it.
through with Sarah's dad. I mean, it's just.
It's been a nightmare. I'm to a point of, I look at the phone, I'm not answering it. Leave me a message. And that's what I've been telling Dan. Like I said, he does not need this stress right now.
Yeah,
And
but be
it's
careful though, just from personal experience, be careful if you start getting communications from collection agencies.
Well, I got kind of hot with the hospital about that.
Yeah.
You know, because I keep getting these bills, and I'm like, and I said, can you have them quit sending these? We know, and you guys are supposed to be taking care of this. I don't want these to go to collections because that letter, that third bill, we're going to send this.
Yeah.
And I was told, well, I'm the one who determines where they go to collections, so don't worry about it. And I thought, I still got to worry about this.
Yeah.
I still have to worry.
Yeah, I think I've seen that that's a kind of automatic thing that happens.
Who knows with the hospital, it's kind of
Yeah.
a hot mess, the building department,
But-
so.
What I've
I-
seen from minutes, so.
Almost every other day, I have 10 bills in the mail. Again, not your problem, but
Nope, but we'll collect them, we'll get in touch with the guy that Terry recommended for mediation, and we'll get it figured out. That's a good idea, I hadn't thought of that. I didn't know
Yeah.
where to go with this,
He,
honestly.
and I cannot really remember where we come up with this guy in the first place, but he was recommended to us and really liked him.
Okay. perfect.
Really
That's
liked
what
it.
we'll do.
okay.
I think that makes sense, and then we're gonna get off United Healthcare, big dad off.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him off of it.
He's too sick for it.
Well, Janelle, I think I have your phone number. When I get home, I'll get that information from Glenda, and I may have her call you, because she's gotten pretty savvy in the last couple of years about this
Okay.
insurance stuff.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Okay.
And just remember that when it comes time to renew, that this has been a nightmare for us, so I'm sure it has for others.
And you remember the insurance we had before this one?
Was it worse?
No, well, and see, but, and this, Dan and I never had an issue. However, Dan wasn't sick. You know,
right.
I mean,
Yeah, it's terrible you don't have this problem until
yeah,
you're already down and out, and
right.
you hear they come to kick you a few times.
And just keep kicking.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
appreciate your time. I'm sorry I got emotional.
Oh, no.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.
You guys.
Let's take a 5-minute break.